bite of this.
Drink this.
Grab this.
Listen to this.
Here, brace yourself for this one.
Come on. All tourist traffic across the bay to Alcatraz Island was halted this morning by the U.S. Forest Service in the wake of a bizarre episode which occurred on the island just before the last tour group was supposed to return to shore yesterday afternoon around sunset. Among the casual sightseers were members of the rock group Body Bag, who apparently separated themselves from the rest of the tour group. You read the rest.
To the considerable shock and horror of other members of the party, the mangled remains of the group members were discovered outside the main cell block shortly before the boat was scheduled to leave. Inside the cell block, the remains of the lead singer of the group, Sammy Mitchell, were discovered hanging from a fire sprinkler pipe by her own belt. Authorities consider Mitchell's death a suicide, the culmination of a violent, drug-related rampage. A final statement will be forthcoming pending an autopsy.
You know, I never noticed before, but you have a lovely speaking voice.
Think about it, Alex. You said the place looked like some kind of prison.
So?
So maybe there's some kind of connection.
Yeah, it makes sense in a twisted sort of way.
Yeah, but this has been happening to me for better than a week now.
Okay, in business law this morning, Brian made some crack about a dead rock star doing a concert in hell. I didn't know what he was talking about, but when he explained it to me, I made the connection with my favorite raving roommate.
We just now stole this paper from the library.
Check the date, makes sense.
Sense, come on, think about it.
I'd love to hear a better explanation, Alex.
I'm going crazy and should have pieces of my brain removed in the trial.
I think maybe you should have another talk with that lady doctor.
Oh, man, I can't. She's scarier than the dreams are.
Look, Alex. We live in a small house. The walls aren't a lot thicker than erasable typewriter paper. Look at me. When you don't get any sleep, we don't get any sleep.
I don't get any sleep, I'm gonna fail my midterm tomorrow, which will shoot the shit out of my grade point average, which will keep me from getting into dental school, and then for the rest of my life, I'll be stuck sleeping in the gutter with guys like him. Do you want to be responsible for that? I don't think so.
Look, you guys. Try.
Try. Try.
How do I look? Even the small percentage of male hormones in my body tingle just to be near you.
I hope Richards do the same.
That might be dangerous. He certainly has got a lot more of them. We may have to call the paramedics.
You know, speaking of tingling, Alex might do some of his own if he lost a couple pounds of sweaters.
Well, first things first. Let's just introduce him to the concept of my existence.
Okay. Hello?
Anybody home?
Richard.
Richard.
Richard! Richard! Hi, honey, I'm home.
Oh, Alex. Looks like my little brother, repeated sex offender, is gonna claim another victim.
Hey, come on, Richard. Every one of those girls swore she was 18.
All 13 of them?
And each and every one had a very trusting face.
And a very
giving
nature.
Oh, this place looks like it was decorated by Charlie Manson.
Relax, Jan. This is cleaning for these guys.
Okay. So interior decorating is a bit of a low priority around here. So is our tolerance for constructive criticism.
I'm sorry. It's just that with all this, I honestly thought something horrible had happened.
Actually, you kind of did me a favor. I was almost asleep.
Well, then, Alex, say thank you to Jan.
Hey, I remember you. Weren't you in my deviant behavior class?
Oh, I suppose this is a field trip.
Richard, last time I was here, I think I lost an earring. It may have fallen behind your dresser. Do me a favor and pull it out so I can take a look.
I don't want to move no dresser right now.
Yes, you do.
Wee.
Come on, let's sit down.
Whoa, wait a minute. I thought...
Forget about the earring.
Hey, what about...
Do your little brother a favor. Leave the two of them alone for a while. Besides, you know how I get off when it's dangerous.
Are you actually eating this? I wonder if they need any help moving that dresser.
Are you hungry?
Does an accordion player wear a pinky ring?
I don't know. Are you hungry? Come on, let's get something put together by a professional. You like hamburgers?
Yeah. Oh, really? My parents met on a blind date. If that wasn't enough, it was a blind date on Friday the 13th. God, it's that kind of start. It's amazing they've stayed married as long as they have. God, it'll be 27 years this February. Can you believe that? You know what else is amazing? My mom is the same age as I am right now. She had a husband, 2 children, and me on the way. Things sure were a lot different back then. I mean, it's just what you did. I don't think I can handle all that, though. I mean, look at the way all of us turned out.
You know what I found out? She's 63 years old.
3 of us girls and not one of us married. It's amazing. I guess we all sort of overreacted to all that. He starts turning them, twisting them, like knobs, you know, and he says, my sister, my older sister, Chris, she lives up in Canada, and she's a veterinarian. She tracks polar bears up in the Yukon Territory.
His explanation sounded more biological than mechanical.
Isn't that amazing? She's just this little thing. But isn't that the bravest thing you've ever heard of? My other sister, Denise.
He's got this hair growing out of the back of his mouth.
She's the premier ambulance chaser in the city. She's just tough as nails. She does personal injury law. That's no place for the weak of heart. She spends about half her life in court and the other half on the phone threatening to take people to court. As far as I'm concerned, well, there's so much that I want to do. It's like my sisters have been such a big influence in my life. I don't know. I just hope I can live up to the kind of faith that they have in me. You know, I hope I can make the right choices. I don't know. I think our parents are real proud of us, though. We went for what we wanted. Except Dad. I know he is just itching to get his hands on at least one grandchild. He jokes about it all the time. Like if we're all in the same room, he'll go, what is that noise I'm hearing? Because you're coming in a little fuzzy. Sounds like slow ticking.
You're so full of shit.
Biological. Are you okay?
Really disgusting.
Alex, are you okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but I have good court presence.
Really, Jack, I'm serious. You gotta stop being afraid to charge that.
I'm not afraid of charging that.
Wait, it's just a fuzzy, cute, green little tennis ball.
Mm-mm. Not at 110 miles an hour. It turns into a blazing cue ball.
What are you worried about? Just hold the racket out in front of you.
Worried about? If this ball hits these balls, I'm gonna talk like Flipper for the rest of my life.
Would you believe when I first met her, she was seriously thinking about entering a convent? Our Lady of Perpetual Motion.
No.
So where have you two been?
Fighting communism.
Well, it sounds Marvy.
We went out for burgers, and it was Marvy.
God, I'm having fun. Really, I am, and I'd like to stay and have some more. But I have two choices left in my life. Do I lapse here into a brain-dead coma, or do I drag myself into my room and do my drooling on the air?
Come on, you guys. Don't crash out now. I mean, stay up with me. Hey, maybe there's something good on TV.
Forget it. I'm so exhausted, I'm numb.
Oh, I can feel it in my bones. My spinal cord is starting to dissolve. Oh, I have to sleep now.
Clear! No! Hey, here's where all the Fruit Loops went.
Hey, let's try something new. Let's actually sleep together.
That's the least perverted suggestion you've ever made.
Sorry. I'm tired of having to fight for the covers. Besides, I only like to wrestle in bed when I'm awake.
Thanks for dinner. Maybe I'll see you in class tomorrow.
Sure.
Lock the door behind you, okay?
You must be joking. Are you afraid someone's gonna steal your cobwebs?
For your information, little lady, these are very valuable family heirlooms. We are directly descended from the first Slavs who came over on the Mayflower.
Sure, okay. Good night.
Good night.
I'm history.
You're not going to bed, are you?
Look, man, I'm beat. Wake me if you need anything, okay? Well, I hope you use bleach. Hey, come on, take a joke. Maybe this is just a phase you're going through. Are you worried about anything in particular?
Only being locked in a padded cell the rest of my natural life.
Come on, besides that. Look, I'm just trying to help you out. Maybe it's your hormones or your diet or something. You're not crazy, so there's got to be a logical explanation for all this.
Have you ever had dreams like these?
Hell no.
I guess that rules out the genetic factor, doesn't it?
Where the hell did you get all those marks on your neck?
And I'm late for class, okay?
Hey, wait.
more instrumental in the reception and transmission of electrostatic charges. Previously, images were held to be derived from some outside source and projected across a broad spectra of wavelengths. But this theory holds that images are really biologically generated manifestations of the subconscious that surround our conscious selves, much like the magnetic field which surrounds any moving electrical current. And it is the hypothalamus that acts as the antenna for these signals, broadcasting
I always thought that guy was weird.
This material's not that hard. What's his problem?
I told him not to have the meatloaf.
Come on, Alex. They're just dreams. Forget about it. Can't be all that bad.
Look at me. My hands are shaking. I've lost 10 pounds. I haven't had a good night's sleep in weeks. I'm so tired, I feel like I have barbecue sauce for blood.
Barbecue sauce?
Yeah, Smoky Mountain Hickory to be exact.
Come on, you look good 10 pounds lighter. I mean, it makes your face look thinner.
Maybe I should write a book, huh? How to lose weight in your mind at the same time diet?
Look, I'm gonna camp out on your couch tonight.
Oh, look, you don't have to do that.
No, I want to. Do you have some sweats or something I could borrow?
Sure.
So he chased me out of the window, naked, with a baseball bat.
You're kidding me.
Serious. What's the name of that song?
Take care of the fat lady. It's a new song by Sammy Mitchell. It's completely sold out. What's the matter with that guy?
Hormones.
What the hell is wrong with him?
I don't know. We were just talking, and then he just got up and left.
He's turning into roommate from hell.
At Celozzi Chevrolet in Elmhurst at York and Roosevelt Roads, where you always save more money.
Can I help you?
I'm sorry, I should have called before I came, but I'm in somewhat of a hurry. Is Alex here?
Well, sure. He's sleeping right now, but I could...
Do you smell smoke?
Yeah.
Oh my God, Alex! Oh my God! Oh my God! Alex! Are you okay?
What happened?
Come on. Look, nothing's even been burned.
I had to do a lot of digging around, but it was worth it. This is it. This explains everything. Was this what you saw?
I only took your class because I figured it'd be an easy A. Introduction to Psychokinesis. Well, I feel now that I've been sufficiently introduced to your field and I'd like your permission to drop it.
But Alex, you don't want to do that. Not now.
Look, Carolyn, I'm serious.
So am I. Look at this. I thought so.
I can't be sure. It's a little hard to tell without veins between his teeth.
Ever since you first told me about your dreams, I've had this manuscript on my mind. It was discovered around the turn of the century and buried on Alcatraz.
Come on, Jen, let's get out of here.
Alex, why don't you even try to help yourself? Are you crazy?
Yes, I am.
Alex, this book contains the writings of Indian medicine men. And there's a story in here about a white man who stole their secrets and used it to enslave them.
Yeah, and help him out with his new high-protein diet.
This is when the island was a cavalry outpost. Strange reports began coming back about wild orgies and unexplained disappearances. And then one night it all ended in a gigantic fire, and the commandant of the fort was killed. The government just decided to abandon the place. It wasn't until later that it was turned into a prison. Does any of this sound familiar to you?
Why is Alex seeing all this in his dreams?
I don't know. But I've got a pretty good idea how to put a stop to it. I don't think you're gonna like it, though.
Why not? It's been a laugh a minute so far.
You have to confront it. Let me take you to Alcatraz.
And do what? Point to my throat and shall come on and get it?
I think it's the only way to put a stop.
Why do I have to go to him? He's obviously been gracious enough to come to me.
What you're seeing are only images. He's trapped on an island. Spirits can't cross over water.
Oh, yeah, of course. Now, why didn't I think of that?
Alex, you're gonna have to be strong. You've got to take this information you've been given and do something with it.
I don't think so.
Alex, your bed was on fire. I'm scared. I think you should do what she says.
For some reason, you have been chosen. This is a message of some kind. There must be a reason. Why now? Why you? And what for?
Look, I don't care. You're the only one that seems to care. So why don't you go out and have these goddamn dreams?
I wish I could. I would love to have an experience like this.
You're nuts. You don't even know what it's like.
I've spent my whole life studying and investigating things like this and people like you. For once, I'd like to see what it's like myself.
Alex, things like this don't happen by accident.
Congratulations on being present at this historical moment.
Why are you fighting this?
Because I'm scared. Okay? All I've gotten out of this is a slamming headache, not to mention a shaky stomach. I'm getting out of here.
Where are you going?
Home. I think I'll eat something cold out of a can and lie awake all night.
Jen, call me if anything happens.
Alcatraz.
I'm sure of it. The prison image is just too strong for it to be a coincidence. And so that's where I think these dreams are coming from.
Excuse me, lady, but it's always been my experiences that dreams don't involve so much audience participation.
Right. It looks to me like Alex isn't just dreaming. He's haunted.
No shit. Should we call a priest or what?
Let me tell you guys something right now. His head starts spinning around, I'm out of here.
Compels you. Power of Christ compels you. Power of Christ compels you.
Come on, you guys, take it easy. It's not gonna help anything if we're all...
Hey, this stuff isn't like herpes, is it? I mean, you can't catch it from drinking from the same glass or anything, can we?
I don't believe this. 5 minutes ago, we're in his room watching him float around the ceiling. Now listen to you. You just tell me whatever it is we have to do to help him. I'll do it.
For some reason, Alex is being called to Alcatraz. I think he's only a vessel, a means of sending a message.
I say we drive a stake right through his heart and get it over with right now.
Oh, well, that's a mature attitude.
Yeah, I'd like to live long enough to get mature, okay?
Redwoods don't live that long.
Okay, okay. Look, first thing tomorrow, I'll take a boat over to the island and have a look around. That satisfy you?
I don't think you should wait that long.
What do you mean? You mean right now? Tonight?
Who knows what's gonna happen next? It gets worse every time. You've got to put a stop to it now.
But how?
I know I shouldn't be telling you this. My old man's got a little fishing boat.
Hey, where are we gonna tie up?
Someplace a little less exposed. Can you slow us down a little now, Jack? Right there, in that little cove. Nobody should see us in there.
Okay. Here I am.
Well, let's climb to the top of the hill and look around.
For what?
Anything next?
Come on, let's get this the hell over with. Silver bullets or garlic or something?
Stop it. Now I'm hungry, too.
Yeah, I've still got some of those Fruit Loops I found on the carpet.
Shh.
Alex, are you okay?
I still have all my limbs. That's what you mean.
We have to do this now. Can't we do this tomorrow when it's daylight with about 100 of our friends?
Yeah, with guns and bombs, landmines and helicopters.
Sure, you guys. I'm sure we can round up a whole heap of people. simply by telling him that we found Alex in his bedroom, lazily floating 6 feet in the air.
Come on, this won't take long. We'll just see what we're here to see and then hop back in the boat and do a little troll on the way back in. We'll be done in no time. Come on, I mean, you're having fun so far, aren't you?
Wow. So this is it, huh?
This is much spookier than I ever even pictured it.
It sure is.
This place gives me the creeps. Places where people suffer and die always give me the creeps. Carolyn, do you know what we're looking for?
I think so. That book was written a long time ago, and a lot of things on this island have changed. None of this was even here then. We're just gonna have to do some looking around.
Great. It's such a lovely evening for a stroll.
Let's get it over with then.
I do believe in spooks. I do believe in spooks. I do believe in spooks. Spooky.
Stay close and follow me.
And not that close. Deep bush. Oh, hey.
Hey guys, if it gets any colder out here, we don't need our flashlights. We'll just use Krista's nipples to point the way.
Don't you ever get serious? Only when he's dead.
Asshole.
This looks like it's open.
Look out!
It's okay. It's just towards the door, okay? Oh, shit.
All right.
Come on, let's go.
It's not like I know my way around this place. But between that old manuscript and some of the maps I've seen, I have a hunch what we're looking for is in the main cell block. Which I think is this way.
Down the stairs. Where the hell is this bitch taking us, Marty?
Stick to the program and quit your whining, will you?
Oh boy, this is just lovely. At least all this moisture will keep my skin moist.
Oh, brother, can't you pick a better breed of friends?
Don't worry about it. He's out.
This looks like it. Let's see what's in here. Look for a door or any stairs leading down. The book says that they buried him somewhere around here. It's just our luck that the government had to come along and put a big building right on top of him.
Nice place, so homey. This kind of place I like to do 15 to 20. I definitely agree. Such a lovely atmosphere. It's so relaxing. I say we hit the bar first and try to get a quick night holes before we go home. Nice acoustics, too.
Right you are, Alex. No spooky echoes in here. Look good.
Take it easy.
Almost gave me whiplash. Why is there never a lawyer around? You need one.
Come on, cut it out, guys, huh?
Over here! Take a look at this! This damage looks very recent. And the store hasn't been used for a long time.
Until now.
Yep, just the kind of place I'd hang out if I was a monster.
Well, looks like a good place to start.
Yeah, it's a good place to start reconsidering just what the hell you hope to accomplish here. Look, lady, anything that can do that to a steel door isn't gonna want to sit down, sip tea, and have a pleasant conversation with a lovely group of kids from across
Jack,
the bay.
think about it. We're already here. If anything's gonna happen, what's the difference if it happens down there or up on the roof? We're here to help Alex. Well, at least most of us are.
Okay, then, Johnny, venture after you.
Look, Caroline, I really don't know about this.
I do. Forget it.
Oh, come on, you big scaredy cat.
Stop breathing down my backside, will you?
Is this Art Deco? It's not too late to bail out.
Well, this is definitely it.
What?
Place messier than our house.
Okay, so your place is only the messiest place I've ever seen without a dirt floor.
Come on, at least our lights. Not to mention our phone. In case we gotta call for help.
Look, over here, help me.
Richard? Richard? Oh, come on, you guys. Hey, Richard, come on, please. Please, Richard, help me. I'm down here. I'm stuck.
Remember the dreams, Alex, the dreams.
Richard! Come on, Richard, this isn't funny. Jan, Marty, come on, you guys.
You had other people around you to help you figure out what was going on.
Wait a minute. What the hell's happening here?
Just because you're psychic doesn't necessarily mean you're intelligent.
Who are you?
Honey, it's not me you have to worry about. He's here.
Who's here?
You know who. And he's not in a good mood.
Richard!
Uh-oh. What's uh-oh?
Someone beat us to it.
That's definitely not good news.
That explains the door. Somebody let him out.
Somebody let who out? Somebody let me out right now.
Alex, can you feel anything? Are you getting any messages?
I'm getting an urgent message from my ass to get it the hell out of here.
Alex, where are you?
Where are you?
Let's get her outside. Let's get all of us outside.
Just get us some air. Alex! Richard! Richard, come on!
I'm hungry.
No! Oh, stop! Stop it!
know you. But you can't be. She's dead.
Bingo. Recognize this?
Hey, where's that coming from? That's the tune I made up in my dreams.
Wrong. The only way that I could airmail those images to you that you thought were your dreams was to bring them to life with something of my own soul. I wrote, produced, and directed those dreams. That's my music.
Stop me if I'm getting this wrong. You're dead. And you're lonely. I'm sorry, but I think I'm the wrong guy for you. Why don't you go out and get a pet or something?
Pet! Look, okay. I'm sorry. This is all my fault. Don't ask me why, but my whole life long, I'm completely fascinated by death and the occult and all that crap.
Not surprising from a girl who decorates a stage with real cadavers.
Look, take it from me. Death ain't shit. Life is everything. Oh, Alex. Alex, I got a big mess on my hands. That monster that I let loose is indestructible.
I'd say it's a pretty big mess.
The living essence of everyone that demon has killed is trapped here on this island by his power. All those souls are the source of his power, and the only way to destroy him is to set us all free.
No problem. Could you first elaborate more on these indestructible powers?
By inviting this power inside himself, he gave an opening into our world for a lot more than he ever imagined. This thing which overtook him is pure evil.
So why me?
Because only a living being can open that door that I showed you at the end of the tunnel and release all that captive energy. It's a clue I did not have when I was still alive.
I don't believe you.
Alex, lie down.
What for?
We've got to ditch your body.
I like this body and like to keep it. It's all the same with you.
Trust me.
Oh, yeah, sure. I'll just lie down here in the dirt so me and my pal, the dead girl, can go and party with some of her dead friends.
Don't be as stupid and as selfish as I was. Please.
Okay. Impress me.
I'm gone. That's it. I'm not playing Johnny Adventure anymore. Marty, I'm going home. I'm in the boat. I'm going home.
Hey! Where's Richard?
Oh, great. Richard!
Oh no, that's two.
Richard! There he is.
Richard? Richard? Richard?
Krista?
I hope he's found Alex. That's probably where he's been.
I'm gonna go get him. I'll be right back.
Hurry up.
Wait for me. Richard?
Come in here. Now.
hell am I doing here freezing my nuts off?
Richard, where were you? I was so scared. That car. Yeah. I want to go home. Please, just take me home. Richard, honey, please take me home.
What the hell was that?
Don't you think we should do something?
No! He's flipping out. I'm flipping out. Come on, you guys. Let's get the hell out of here. Richard, where are you going? Richard, come on. Richard! Richard, where the heck have you been? We've been looking all over for you.
Jack! No, that's not
What are you talking about? Hey, buddy, come on, man. It's me, Jack. We're buddies. Remember we lived in the same house? We slept together?
What was that? Come on!
I need a haircut.
How do you feel?
Pretty numb, I guess.
Good. That's close enough to what it really feels like. We ought to be able to move pretty quickly now. Relax. Just watch. This is Colonel Mordecai G. Langston. And this is what he looked like when he wasn't doing cosmetic surgery with his molars.
Are those two girls?
Yeah, you got it. Right after dessert. Of course, they thought they were coming to dinner, but they didn't know they were going to be his main course. The Commandant had a real passion for good food, good wine, and bad girls. As you can see, this guy just got sicker and sicker, and he began to enjoy torturing these locals. He went completely crazy with his new powers. Towards the end, he fed exclusively on the flesh of living beings. He imported hookers on a one-way ticket until the word got out about his dining habits. Consequently, his love life took a real beating. So, he took to picking off the general populace of the outpost until just too many Indians disappeared just too fast. And eventually, they got tired of his act and they barbecued him. Burning him was designed to rid them of his evil forever. But what they hadn't counted on was that the old man had learned enough magic to make a pact with the devil. And the only way to find out about his little scam is to get shredded and get the clue firsthand.
Tell me about it.
What the hell are you doing here? You're not.
I'm sealed and delivered. That shithead jumped me in the cellar, ripped my soul right out of my body, and bangola, jumped right in.
But Richard, you can't be.
Alex, come on, it's not your fault.
Oh, like hell it isn't. If it wasn't for all this shit, I'd still have a brother. Well, it happened to like a lot.
The way I see it, I still have a brother who I happen to like a lot. And I wouldn't want to see anything bad happen to him. What's up? Just do what the lady says. Look, as a going-away present, how about you just get me the hell off this island?
May I suggest that you get your ass in gear before any more friends of yours wind up down here floating in the breeze?
Well, you weren't all that goddamn concerned about your own friends.
Come on, guys. Let's take the boat to Alcatraz. It'll be a blast.
Hey, Sammy, I have this little lick right here on my throat. Do me a favor, scratch it with your teeth.
Look, you guys, I said I was sorry. What more do you want?
An apology is quite enough. I couldn't ask for another thing. Really.
What happened to you guys?
Cut myself shaving.
Well, how come they don't look like you?
Because we were possessed and they were...
Treated like a goddamn salad bar. Well, we'll be off now, bopping around this rock for the rest of eternity.
Okay. So this is how I spent most of my time. I was compulsive. I was a dumb shit. So what? At least I didn't do drugs. That shit'll kill you. Well, there were several references in the old books that I read about this manuscript that had been found on Alcatraz, and it wasn't easy. But after months of snooping around in libraries, I finally got lucky. And let me tell you, all that dust and boredom was well worth it. That old book was just packed with great stuff. Tricks, spells, myths, legends, everything a girl could want. And I also found a story in there that said that the ashes of this powerful big league sorcerer were buried in a secret place on the island. His burial urn was placed among symbols of great power because even his ashes were supposed to be still very dangerous. So, armed with the invaluable skills I picked up as a juvenile delinquent, I set out to dig him up and do lunch. So get a lawyer and sue me. Look, let's be honest with each other for a second. I never really believed that any of this hocus pocus actually works.
What is it with some people? I mean, you tell them that the fire is hot, and they won't believe you until they reach in and get their fingers burnt.
Even so, I did manage to learn a few tricks reading all those books.
Now it's up to you, little brother. There's an awful lot of us counting on you.
So if you don't mind, we have just a few step-by-step instructions for you to follow.
Alex!
You don't want that thing to find us.
Look, Alex has been gone for a long time. Maybe he fell in a hole or something. How's he even gonna know we're looking for him?
Well, we'll just have to look for him very carefully and quietly. Because I want to get the hell out of here.
Just a rat.
Guys, listen to this. You never guess where I've been. I met this lady, and she told me everything that was going on. Yeah. Get us down! Come on!
He just rubbed her up.
Okay, she's gonna be
What are you
fine.
talking about? Alex, he's dead.
Come on. There's nothing anybody could have done about this.
I never should have brought you here. It's my fault. It's my fault.
Carolyn, it was very important that I come here. I met someone. And what she told me proves that you were right all along.
I don't understand. Who is she?
Well, first of all, she's the one who accidentally set the commandant free.
What?
And second of all, she's dead.
We've got to get out of here. We've got to get away from that thing.
Right away, Jan. Right away. Come on now. We'll find Alex and Carolyn and we'll go home, okay?
All right, I think they're headed for the other side.
No, I don't want to go back inside.
Okay.
It's
We'll
gonna be all
follow his
right.
path.
Come on.
We'll follow his path.
She's the one who sent me the dreams. It was her music, too.
Alex, you're not making any sense. Did rock and roll star is the one who started all this?
Just do what I told you. She promises to finish off the commandant once and for all.
It does have a certain metaphysical logic.
Does that mean you think it'll work?
Well, I suppose so, as long as you...
Great. Let's find the others.
Wait a minute, Hotshot. What are you going to use to torture me? This guy's got to be burned.
Well, I haven't gotten that far. I got a little sidetracked.
Alex, what are you doing?
Is that what you call it? It was the lead story in the front page of my life, that's all.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean for that to happen.
Alex, is she here? Are you talking to her?
Beautiful co-ed slashed by possessed boyfriend, film at 11.
Look, I tried to warn you. I only just found out what was going on.
What does she look like? Can you see through her?
I beg your pardon. You got a lot to learn about being dead, lady.
The whole point is to prevent her from learning about it tonight.
And that's up to you, buddy.
Whoa. Let's not complicate matters any more than they already are. I know Alex a little better than you do. I've seen his SAT scores. There's never going to be a request for a donation from the Nobel Prize Sperm Bank.
Hey, don't hold back. Go ahead. Tell me how you really feel.
Alex, are there more than one of them now?
There's at least too many.
I just hate to see you served up buffet style like the rest of us were.
Why do I get the feeling that for some reason you still think this is my fault?
The way I see it, if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't throw away my money on all this new dental work.
Yeah, and a lot of good this perm with highlights is gonna do me this summer. Alex, I think you owe us one.
Is eternal rest so much to ask?
It isn't that tone of voice.
May I suggest the gas cans in the utility shed behind the guardhouse? Anybody got any matches? I've got a lighter in my pocket. Had a lighter in my pocket.
It's probably still there.
Then why don't you make her pocket your first stop on the way to the shed? And don't go looking for anything else while you're there.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Heard too many stories about you fraternity boys to take any chances.
I sure don't know where we're going. Do you know where we're going?
I was following you.
Great. It was dark and foggy and cold, but we're lost, too.
Running around like this, I feel like Larry and Moe trying to put out a fire in Curly's pants.
You lost it, guy.
Okay, you guys, we got to keep moving.
Probably right. Let's go back to that building we passed a little while ago.
That's not a good idea. Jack is not going to do that. Jack wants to go back to the boat. Come on, guys. It's not a bad boat. Let's go to the boat. Remember the boat? I want to go.
Williams, are you okay?
He's coming, run!
Where's Jack and Marty?
Jax!
If Jen and I go down to the shack to get the gas can you get Chris to slide her us back here?
Try.
Okay, go ahead. We got lucky. Those dummies forgot to lock the place up. Carry these down to the old chapel. I have to go.
What the hell are you talking about?
It's time for me to do what I came here to do.
Alex!
Jan, trust me.
Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
I won't if you won't. Go ahead.
That way, you dumb shit.
Jack!
Well, I hope you're happy. I'm happy.
Jesus, Jack. Jan told me
Yeah,
that you...
well, Marty told me to pass on his best wishes. He really wanted to be here, you know, but he's so embarrassed because, well, you know how much he hates to go out in public with his brains smashed to the back of his skull.
Look, buddy, I really am sorry about all this.
Yeah, look, I don't want to say I told you so, but I told you so.
Look, Jack, I'm sorry, but I really have...
Alex, in 10 seconds, your brother's body's gonna play slice and dice with Carolyn in the main cell block. So get your ass over there. No, that one. Ah, shit.
Somebody your own size.
Do not interfere.
What are you gonna do? Kill me?
Was it wasn't enough for you?
Never think of gnawing me. Run!
You heard her! Run! To the chapel!
Come on, let's get going. It's showtime.
Are you all right?
Marty's dead.
Oh my God!
Jen! It's gonna be any second. Wait inside and find something to hit her with over the head. After I get him in the door. We're gonna burn his ass.
Get it, fucker?
You know what to do. The door at the end of the tunnel, the top of the stairs, you push it open, and it's all over. You're free.
I think I have something you're looking for.
You've been reading that old book of fairy tales, haven't you? Just like that other slut.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I could rip you apart and eat you alive.
Hold on to that last thought. You're right. I have been a naughty girl. I read that book. And I know all about your power and your strength. You could do whatever you wanted to me and I wouldn't stop you. Do it now.
I just love a party. You, come here.
Good work.
Is he?
It's over. You did it.
But that means that I've got to go too now.
Wait.
Alex, listen, I don't have much time left. And I am very, very grateful to you. Nobody has ever trusted me or helped me out the way that you have.
We have to admit, up until now, you haven't exactly been the girl next door.
I know. But I want to fix that now. I have one last favor to ask of you, for old time's sake. And this might work out pretty good for both of us.
Oh, wait a minute.
This one is fun.
Sister has a nice place here.
I hope you're hungry. I've got a ton of food in there.
Sure.
Yeah, I didn't know you played the piano.
I don't.